Hi guys, Thursday the 27th of May, blue sky. So I'm going to go and spray those gooseberry bushes. So here we go, I've got the 2 litre bottle. This is the cold pressed neem oil. I've just put it in the microwave for about maybe just over a minute because it solidifies when you store it. So in here we've just got half a teaspoon of ordinary washing up liquid and 2 teaspoons of the neem oil. I've got my flit sprayer, and once again thanks for Terry King for bringing that to my attention. It's a brilliant piece of kit. I've actually ordered a spare tube because sometimes you want a 1 litre, you don't want all as much as a 2 litre bottle, but the tube is too long for a 1 litre. I didn't have anything else. I tried straws, but they wouldn't work, so I've ordered another one. It was only £1, including postage. So what I'll do is I'll just when it comes I'll just cut it to size, and then it gives me the option of as I say, using the 1 litre spray, or if I've got a lot to do, the 2 litre, which I'm going to do just now. So I'll catch you later. Now today is the 28th of May and finally we've got some warm weather, some balmy temperatures of 19 degrees centigrade today, perhaps up to 22, 23 over the bank holiday weekend. So at last I can think to start to plant out those type of plants that don't like the cold wind, such as the Dwarf French beans and more specifically the Courgettes. So let's get on with it. Now in recent years I've sown my Dwarf French beans in gutters the same way I do my peas. I seem to get better success that way, and these are actually the variety Pongo beans. They were sent to me by Bill and Val. Normally I would have planted them out before, I wouldn't have let them get that big, but because it's been so cold I've held back. So the first thing I'm going to do is just give them a thorough soaking, because we're going to have to tease the roots apart, so there will be a little bit of disturbance, it's unavoidable. Now I'll just go and prepare the bed. That's it. I'll just show you the root system. So there's a lot of roots matted together, but hopefully we'll be able to tease them apart and just minimise the disturbance. Like I said, normally I wouldn't let them get this big, but it's been that cold. I think it just would have been a waste of time trying to plant them out. They wouldn't have been happy at all, I don't think. Looks like that one didn't quite make it. So I've got 8 plants so far teased out. I'm going to leave those others in a block just for now and see how the row looks when I've got those planted in. So that's a nice little row in there. I think I've found a space where I can put the rest. So in this bed here, there's about half vacant, so I think the rest of those beans should go quite nicely just in there. So that's just worked out nicely. And I've got just down here, I think I can squeeze some dill plants in. And you can see they really do need to go out, but they're nice looking plants. There we go, so that's that bed fully planted up now. So now it's time to put out the courgettes. And you can see by the colour of the leaves here, they've pretty much used up the nutrient in the compost that's in the pot, so it's a good time to get them out now. So in preparation for planting, first of all I just cleared any weeds, and then you can see that I've dug holes 2 feet apart, into which a forkful of manure will go into each hole. That will be watered, and then I'm also going to add some more NPK 777 into the backfill, and then I'm going to cover them with black plastic and put the courgette plants through the plastic. Hopefully they'll sit square on top of the manure. That's the manure in, and now just some grow more onto the backfill. I've just marked each planting hole with a little stick just as a guide, so I know where the middle is, so hopefully the plants will be sat right on top of the manure. The roots will go down straight into it. There we go. It might not be the most aesthetically pleasing planting, but in terms of function utility, hopefully it'll do the job. Let's get them watered in, and then I've got another 3 to plant. We'll be inundated with zucchini. Right, there we go. So we've got 6 of the sort of green bush type zucchini, and these last 2 here are yellow ones. These were given to me by a plot friend. They put 2 seeds in one module, so I soaked them in a tub of water and teased them apart, so hopefully they'll get away alright. And with this row here, I think what I'm going to do is try a mulch with grass clippings or straw and just compare the two, see how they go on. So the next job I need to do is remove this fleece, because they'll be getting too hot now. If we're getting temperatures of around 20 degrees C, I think they'll be starting to get uncomfortable. So we'll get that off and see what they look like. Here's the middle bed. We've got 2 rows of chard, and you can see where I've been harvesting this one over the last probably about week or so. That bit there has given me a full carrier bag, and the onions are looking really good, and the shallots there, they're looking healthy now. Let's go and have a quick look at the other bed. So again, just panning round. So I've got multi-sown spinach here. I've already harvested that once. That's ready for harvesting again now. These are the multi-sown beets, so you can see there's a little bit of difference. These were obviously planted earlier than these ones, but you know, you can see they're catching up. And another row of spinach here, another row of chard, and then we've got the pongo beans, which I've just planted out. And over here the mange too. And I've noticed there's some flowers coming already, so it shouldn't be too long before we get a harvest of those. So yeah, there's no question in my mind that fleece has done a sterling job, absolutely. One thing I haven't had any success with this year so far is carrots. Now in this frame I've made 2 sowings so far of Autumn King 2. At first the first sowing failed, and I thought, oh well, it's old seed, so I went and bought some fresh seed, made a second sowing, and I did see one or two come through. In fact, there's one just here. So whether I've got a slug problem as well, I'm not sure, but I can only think it's down to the cold temperatures perhaps. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is take the weed out, rake it back to a till, dampen the top and re-sow. Right, well that's it, I've sown them, re-sown them should I say. This is the third sowing. I didn't even use this thing this time. I still got loads left. I just broadcasted them in the little depression I made. So we'll see. So it feels like it's been another nice productive morning. We've got the Dwarf French beans, the Pongo beans in. We've got the courgettes planted out, we've got the cucumbers planted out, we've got dill planted out. So we're almost there now. As I say, it's just the kale to harvest and pull out, and then in that piece of ground I'll clean that up and the leeks can go in there, but I guess another fortnight's not going to hurt anything. The loganberries over here I can see are absolutely full of flowers now, there's bees all around them. So it's feeling nice. We've got this bit of warmth now coming for at least a week to 10 days by all accounts. So yeah, it's all looking good. So thanks guys as always for your support, and don't forget to drop me a comment down below if you need to or want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.